I can't believe I'm saying this. Welcome to Dark Universe. This is Universal's world of monsters and science experiments. It's creepy, it's cinematic, and it is unlike any other world here at Epic Universe. Let's go take our first look. Oh, walking into Darkmoor for the very first time. A lot of people have this as like their most anticipated land, and as a huge Halloween fan, I get it. The castle. The castle is insane. So Monsters Unchained. A lot of people have been talking about how great of a ride it is. Luckily, I haven't seen anybody like spoil much, but they talked about the queue with animatronics, which we got kind of previews of a while back with some of the Epic commercials, and then the ride. I've seen some people say this is the greatest ride that they've ever been on. As someone who has been on Ministry at this point, that's a tall order. I think it would be really hard to be better than Ministry, but if it is, that's insane. But we're about to go get on it. That's like walking into the facade of an HHA house. Like, that's exactly what that feeling is like. Okay, I did not get to ride Monsters Unchained. And also, I didn't get to see the pre-show with all the cool animatronics. That's okay. It's in technical rehearsal. I'll have to just come back. Oh no. Like, I really would hate for me to have to come back here. But it was down. We got in line. We got through most of the queue. We were actually in the area where you board. And it went down, and we had to bypass the pre-show because it also went down. I really wanted to see those animatronics, but I'm sure there's other people who have videos of the animatronics out there. So if that's something you're wanting to see, sorry, I'm sure they're out there, but I'll experience it one day. We'll come back. Don't worry, we'll be back. I'm gonna go back to talking about the kinetic energy of lands, and this one seems to have a lot of it. So one of the main focus, like storylines of the area is Frankenstein's castle. You see like electricity and stuff going through there, and it powers Darkmoor. So it powers this entire area. And so there was just there was just like lights going off and all that stuff. And it was on the castle, and you could hear stuff all through the land. So I'm guessing at night, once again, I think what I'm starting to realize is I just want to be here at night. One, for heat, and two, because things are gonna look insane. Things are gonna look so cool. This right here, this will be very popular in the summer. Very popular right now. All right, let's keep going. So right here behind me, well, not that thing. Here, let me move. This thing. So that is the Monster Makeover, and I'm pretty familiar with it. I don't know, it's been like a year and a half ago. They had like a little, I guess it was a test run for this over at Studio, so over at the Five and Dime, and I did it. And I was like, Frankenstein, if you've seen it, you'll know it was a fun day. It was way cooler than it was today, like temperature-wise. So I don't know about doing it on a hot day. I mean, maybe it'd be fun. I was just like, I'm so hot right now, I can't think about putting anything on my face. But back to the Monster Makeover. So basically, they just paint you like your favorite monster. You can pick, they have like for us, they had like a book. I haven't been into this one. They have like a lot of different ones you could pick from. You can actually walk up for an appointment, and you can do it online. Not right now, but eventually there'll be like an online feature rolled out where you can actually book it online. But yeah, the Monster Makeover, ton of fun. Around Halloween and stuff, it's gonna be, this place will be super busy. And I've already seen multiple people walking around, so people are excited about it. Like this area, this is like where Universal started. So people love the classic monsters. Like, so yeah, it makes sense. It's weird seeing people with that face paint on roller coasters. I'll say that. I do have a rule that I live by pretty religiously, and that is if you see a coffin, you get in a coffin. Yep. Make sure it's unoccupied. I probably picked a bad place to put the camera because a lot of people are walking through here, but that's okay. Behind me is the other ride that is in this area, in this world, and that is the Curse of the Werewolf. So this is a coaster. It's like a spinning coaster. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I can ride almost anything. The one thing that I can't ride are rides that spin. So I'm not gonna get on this one either. So I'm gonna have to eat something. I'm gonna have to do something in this world just to pass some time. But I'm actually kind of running out of time for the day. But I gotta get something to eat. One of the things I love about days like today is it's a lot of people's first time. And like, this is a new park, so none of us have really experienced it. So we're getting to see people's reaction. Like, I'm just watching people walk off this coaster and they're like super excited about it and all of that. And then I'm watching people I'll step to the side. I'm watching people, I'm just like looking on socials because everybody's getting to post today and everybody's having like such a good time that it's like, I don't know, it's just cool to see. It's cool that everybody's here and experiencing it, but yeah, not for me today. I don't do spinning. I try not to. Okay. I got the warm-hearted cinnamon bites. Kind of sounds like a churro. Kind of looks like a donut hole or something like that. Here. I don't know if you can even see that. It might not be focusing on it, but let's try it. Okay. Yeah. I can deal with that. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat the rest of them. So one of the things that I love is like in all the restaurants, something I haven't got to talk a lot about is the restaurants. There's a lot of different restaurants in these areas. And when we come back, I will have all this stuff researched because I wanted to be surprised today. We'll have all this stuff researched and we will go through everything. But the restaurants have such, like, one of my biggest thing about a theme park is I want things to be themed. And everything's themed. There's steak skewers that have like, I think it's called the staked steak. It has like a bloody dipping sauce. There's all kinds of stuff like that. The warm-hearted cinnamon donut things. I don't know what those were themed towards, but I'm sure something. Speaking of food, behind me is the Burning Blade Tavern. That windmill, it might be about to do it. I'm not sure. I don't know how to time it up. It burns. It's where it gets its name. But the food in here looks insane. The food everywhere, like I was saying, looks great, but the music has started playing pretty intently. Let's see if is it gonna start burning? Oh, it is gonna start burning. Here, let's watch together. Pretty good timing. That is hot. That is really hot. Can you imagine at night what this area is going to look like, especially with that? Oh man.
You know, they say that he died there at the school. And that may be. But for him, death was just the beginning of his eternal life.
I'm a huge fan of the entertainment that moves around. I think that gives lands more character. Like, you've got people actually running around and interacting with you instead of like a place where you have to go get in line for them. I mean, like, look, Invisible Man, I don't know how we can see him. I guess he's got clothes on, that's how. But I think it gives it a lot of charm to areas, and that's how it's been in every world that I've been in. Every world's had that, like the moving characters, the roaming characters that will just kind of like walk up and start interacting with you. Like, I've seen him yelling at random guests. Look, I mean, yeah, following along. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta live your life. I'm Aiden at the Burning Blade Tavern. I have to go in here. I am learning everything in real time, just like the rest of y'all. I'm just as clueless, which is kind of fun. It's actually a lot of fun to be clueless. Can't ruin the surprise, but I may or may not have done something. I don't even know if it'll fit. Oh, it doesn't really fit. I got a big head. Yeah, I've got a really big head. I know this looks ridiculous. I don't care. So some initial thoughts for Dark Universe. I think it's probably the smallest world, but it has a lot of character. Like, there is a lot of stuff going on in there between the characters, the way the land flows, like everything, all the stuff that's going to be great at night. I'm excited about seeing the whole park at night, but specifically Dark Universe. I think it goes with the theming. It's a dark area. Like, I can't wait. I also can't wait to ride the ride. I think the ride's going to be insane. Everyone that I've talked to has said they like it even better than they like Ministry, which I find that very hard to believe. With all that being said, I am probably most excited about coming back to this world, not because it's my favorite world, but because I feel like I miss the most here. I just want to experience everything. I want to eat at all the restaurants. But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot to explore here. The reason I'm really excited to come back is this area at night is going to be insane. I know I mentioned it a few times, but that's because I'm really excited. I often say that parks are completely different at night, but I think this world is going to take that to another level. I really feel like this is meant to be experienced after dark. I'm going to keep you up to date with everything epic. I'll have a ton of videos coming out over the next couple of months. So here is a newsletter. It's an email. I'll send you emails, updates, anything that I experience. You can probably check out over there, like packing list, planning list. I do all of it. One last final note. If you're an HHN fan, you're going to love this place. I can't wait. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for taking the first look with me. I know these videos may have been a little bit hectic, but I promise you, we have a lot of really fun videos in store. All right, guys. Love y'all.